So I've been thinking a lot about sustainability, like how you create sustainability. And I've been thinking like, you have to have ecosystems that create sustainability. And I was thinking about God as a God of sustainability. Like everything in the earth, and I'm sorry, I don't really know anything about what I'm talking about. I just know like there's trees and they produce like fruit that has seeds in them. And the seeds fall to the ground. And the squirrels that eat them, they die and they poop around the tree. And the Lord even uses that, to fertilize the tree. And when they die, the nutrients from the thing that was there, that ate the fruit. You know what I'm getting at? I don't. I was sitting there thinking, like, I don't actually know about any ecosystem in nature. Like, I watch it on TV and I'm like, wow, that's why they didn't want us to kill those spiders. But then as soon as it's over, I forget completely. But ecologists are always concerned that you're going to kill something that seems meaningless to you and me, right? Like when we lived in Weaverville, it was forever. All of us that were for, like we made our living from people that were logged, right? Because we were in the woods and what people did for a living was log. And so, they would be like, the ecologists would come in. We had all these people come in. They'd be protesting like, you can't kill the spotted owl. Why not? Well, if you kill the spotted owl, then you're going to, and they start like talking like in some kind of, Chinese, I don't even understand. And they're like, oh, wait, you guys moved in there and you cleared that brush and this special brown spider lives there. I don't even like spiders. They're like, no, you don't understand. You're affecting the ecosystem that actually created that culture you like. And you don't know it because you're ignorant. And I am ignorant. They're like, you killed the spider. And I don't even think most of those people, they don't really care about the spider. They care that what eats the spider, and then whatever that does. I should have looked something up so I could sound intelligent. I've always been on the other side of it, like, hey, it's just a spider. We spray them in our house, Sorry. I should talk about cars. I know something about cars. But my point really is this, is that if you don't understand the ecosystem, then you kill the little spider that you think's insignificant. And people that understand that system, they're like, no, you don't understand. If you take that little piece out, that thing's a catalyst to everything else you love. And you just don't know it, right? And I like to propose that it's like that in our lives. Like you take one little piece out, you're like, I'll just take this little thing out. And you don't realize that thing is creating sustainability for everything. I think there's a difference between rich and wealthy. I think rich people have money, but wealthy people have sustainability. I think lots of people become rich but not wealthy and they don't know how to make the money. And if you don't know how you made it, you either do one of two things. You either spend your life being afraid you're going to lose it because you have no idea how to get back. Or you waste it all. Like you win the lottery, and we all know these stories, right? They keep surfacing every once in a while. This guy wins $1 million, and what happens in 5 years? He's broker than he was before he got the money. Why? Because he got rich, but he didn't get wealthy. Right? God says, I'm going to give you the power to make wealth and add no sorrow to it. Deuteronomy says, Moses said, God is the one who gave you power to make wealth. How many wealth has an ecosystem? Like you steal someone's money who's wealthy, it's bad, but that person knows how to get it back because that money is a manifestation in his life. That money is a manifestation of an ecosystem, and he understands the ecosystem. So you take all of his money, and in 5 years, he has it all back because that money wasn't something someone gave him. It's something that he, if you will, created through this ecosystem. Are you with me? Henry Ford once said, burn down all of my factories. Take all of my money and give me my people back. And in 5 years, I'll be where I once was. Because the factories you see were birthed in me.